All right, I feel very, 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 very called to make a video such as this. I operate all day, every day, in the full understanding, the full faith, the full belief, and knowing that everything, every day, is always working for your greater good. And every challenge, every obstacle, every breakup, every betrayal, every illusion, every tactic, every political false flag, everything is always working for your greater good. And everything that we're walking through right now was all destined for the unveiling of the truth, and the truth to come out the way that it was designed to, because the way that this world has been ran on, they've done so many things to keep the truth hidden that, what other way would it have truly come out? You think they're just going to get behind a podium and say, oh, this is the truth, this is what we've been doing for decades and decades? No, I don't foresee that happening. Right? And so when you recognize the true meaning of understanding just the recourse of everything that's transpired since Charlie Kirk's passing, in reference to all the assassination attempts, in reference to everything that's happening with Iran and Israel and Gaza and Russia and Ukraine and just everything, right? Iraq, all these different things, like everything is happening in the movement that it was designed to, because there was just no other way. There's just no other way. And when you are somebody that choose to operate in just love of understanding of life, of understanding that with good comes bad, with evil comes good, what above, so below, when you have God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit on the other end of the spectrum, you're going to have demonic, you're going to have evil, you're going to have Satan. These are all things that you just understand the evolution of life. And for me, in reference to my past, even that's friendships, my past relationship, that's been so much a part of my evolution. My past marriage, just so many different things. I now see so vividly that it was all so designed for me to get to this mere moment where I make these videos, I have these conversations, I put out these stories, I put out my messages the way that I do, for it to resonate and touch the people that it does. And does it come with backlash? Does it come with he said, she said? Does it come with systematic abuse? Does it come with all? Yeah, obviously, because these are things that, they've wanted to keep hidden for quite some time, right? And there's been so many people in targeting experiences, so many people in unfavorable experiences. This is not just me. We're all living through a Truman Show. And so it's just one of those things that you just kind of carry within yourself of understanding, And I'm at such a place of peace, in forgiveness within it all, because I understand. And I think that when you recognize that the lighthouse is always within you, it's always within you. We all carry a beacon of light within us. Every single one of us. What happens is the world, conformity, conditioning, financially, hardships, betrayals, all these things, everything takes a nip. It takes a nip at that light within you, and it gets dimmer and dimmer and dimmer. And then you go in, you self-deprecate, you are insecure, your emotions go all hairy, and you just think all of these horrible things within yourself, not to mention the consciousness that resides inside of you. So not only are you battling all this stuff, you're also battling your consciousness of understanding, like, oh gosh, there's things within my world, there's things within my life that, I wish if I could go back and change them, I would. And so often enough, we get stuck. We get stuck in this place, right? Because not only have you not forgiven yourself, but you haven't forgiven others. And so because you haven't truly forgiven yourself and you haven't truly forgiven others and understand the part that you played within the circumstance, because you always have a part, it's 50-50 truthfully. If not, it's probably 80-20 in a lot of the cases, within the 80% on your side, because you're just broken and you're deflecting and you're just not wanting to look in the mirror. And these are all things that I've had to walk through in reference to myself of just understanding. Now, do I understand the severity in reference to the world that I've been in and the players and the bad actors that have kind of strategically tried? And yeah, of course I do. Of course I do. But then again, because I understand that they're fighting their own battles. They're fighting their own battles. Everybody's fighting battles within. You just don't even understand. And again, when I make my videos, and I am not condoning some of these battles that these people face in reference to the things that they have done between the Epstein files, all these assassination attempts, things that Charlie Kirk's passing, everything that's happening with this war, all the blackmail, all these things. There's no, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And so for so long, we've danced on the side of that because people think within their world, within their reality, because that's what they choose to live in. They run on money, power, greed, blackmail. And it came to me last night. Oh my gosh, I had, because I was thinking in my head, because I was watching, I watched Tucker for a little bit. I didn't really watch Valhalla. I get so tired of talking about the same stuff when it comes to Iran, Trump. Like, it's all so clearly evident. Like, it's just like, I feel like we're on a gerbil wheel when we continue to talk about this stuff. It's here, it's present. It's not going to change anytime soon. They're doing what they're doing. Don't play into it and give them your energy. Truthfully, you're just going to need to learn to, strap up your boots. It's going to be a hard economy. Things are going to get really spicy and dicey. It is what it is. And just keep trudging along and pouring into the world positivity, evolution, ethics, morals, values, integrity, honorability. You can do all of these things within your day. We all individually have control of all of these type of characteristics. It's an everyday battle, clearly it's an everyday battle, but you have been forged for it. Every one of us have been forged for this battle. Golly, I'm getting sidetracked. So last night, I think they were talking about Thomas Massey. Oh no, I was watching Megyn Kelly and Megyn Kelly and I know who he is. I'm drawing a blank. Let's see here. Megyn Kelly and hold on, I gotta do it justice, because Sean Ryan. Sorry, Sean. I was watching their interview. I didn't finish it because again, it kind of we discussed the same thing a little bit, and it's like, we all know it is what it is. But it came to me in that mere moment, because they were talking about Thomas Massey. And I was, in my head, I was like trying to just figure out the formula, the equation of this, right? And I'm like, okay, so we've given, I think they said $16.1 billion to Israel or something like that. Something in that wheelhouse, right? And an astronomical amount of money to Israel. Okay, that's established. But then where does AIPAC money come from? Does that not come from Israel? I mean, I don't know. I haven't checked this, but I'd imagine, because we've all come to recognize that people that take AIPAC money are pretty much indoctrinated to work for them, right? And so I'm wondering, I'm like, okay, so let me get this right. We give Israel money. Israel controls AIPAC, that then funnels it back into our politicians. Why? Why? That just seems oxymoron. Why give money to give money back, to give money, to take money? What are we doing here? And then I thought about it. I was like, because it's just all blackmail. They have all the secrets. That's exactly why. This is the only plausible reason. It is the only plausible reason. They have dirt on so many people, and they're just in balls and chains. They just are. You know, and it's just one of those things, because it doesn't make any sense why we would give money for them to turn around and give it back to us, then to give money, turn around and give it back. It's just oxymoron. Unless there's blackmail within it, right?